Hi guys, welcome to Driftwood and Shine. Today I'm just popping on real quick because I've got another little cutesy thing we're going to use for some of our tray or whatever for 4th of July. We just want to overly do our Americana spirit, right? We're going to be using these little stars from the Dollar Tree. You know, these came in those packets, guys. You can buy them. They come in the little clear packet, and there's like bunches of them. You get small ones, big ones, red, white, and blue, all the things. Okay, and then I'm using this. Now you can use a smaller gauge wire than this one, and it would even do a little more than what I'm going to show you. But this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. I'm going to show you how easy and simple. And I just cut me a piece. I didn't even measure because it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you measure it. But I'm taking me a pin. You see how I have it laying right there? And I'm just holding it. Now mine is a little heavy gauge. But then I'm wrapping it around the pin to create a spring. And you just wrap it as much as your piece of wire allows. However long a piece of wire you made, that's how long you wrap it. I'm going to leave mine about that much. There's no right or wrong. And then that much. And take it off. Then I just pull out my spring. Now, if you used a smaller gauge, be careful when you do this. Don't pull on it real hard because then you'll kind of defeat the purpose of having a spring. But that's part of why I wanted a heavy-duty one. You see, I can pull it apart like this and make my spring. Then, simple, we take, all I do is stick just the end of it in the hot glue, see? Then I take one of the stars and I just put it right in through there. The key is don't push it through here. And you just see how I put it right there in the end. And then that glue is holding this on. It's not letting it go anywhere, right? Now, this time because I wanted to, guys, I made this big old huge long one. We're just gonna see. But I'm gonna hold it again. Find you a pencil or a pen, anything that you can just slide your spring right off of. That is key. You don't want anything like this because then you wouldn't be able to slide your spring off of it. You want something that's going to be smooth. Okay, now I'm going to do it again, and this time we're going to have a pretty big spring. So we're going to see. We're going to see how this one does. Babies are over there just a-talking. Pretty big spring. I might have made this one a little too long, but that's okay. That's okay. Have to push it down a little bit. I'm running out of room. Okay, that's about good. And then leave that about that long. And see how long my spring wound up being. It's pretty big. Then I'm going to pull it out. And again, if you have a smaller gauge wire, and you can find that little white covered wire, or you can find, I like this copper. I thought it worked good for fireworks, being copper. But if you use a smaller gauge, just be careful when you pull it apart because you don't want to, like, crush your spring. Now, this spring's going to be pretty big. I like that. Look how long. I like that. Then again, I'm just going to put that in there just a little bit to get me some hot glue on there. Let's see. I need some white. So let's do a white. Then I'm going to show you. And this, listen, you can do 2 together, 3 together, whatever. I'm just doing 2 together right now, but then I'll show you what else I have. But you just put them together, just like this, and hold them any way you can find to hold them. But you want to have your curled parts meeting here, and then have your straight parts right here. And then this is how I hold them. I just put my fingers around them just like this, just like that, and hold it. Then I take me a needle nose plier, and if you'll just put your needle nose pliers just like this, then just twist straight, just like that. You just put the needle nose plier on it and twist, just like that. Now I'm gonna do something else with these tonight when we get home, but I forgot to bring with me today, but that's okay. That's okay. But we're just twisting. And then I have another craft I'm coming right back and doing, guys, because I'm excited to see how it turns out. But anyhow, this is what we did. Look what we got. See, we twisted them together. Now we've got our 2 fireworks. We can shape them any way we want, right? But let me show you what I've got made. I went ahead and done. Here's another set of 2. I'm just going to put them, the 2 wires together here, just to hold them, because what I'm going to tell you, got another set of 3 here, and you can just separate them out, do them like that. Got another set over here we'll put, whoops. But this is what I'm going to do, and you'll see tonight. We're going to do it tonight. See how it just looks like, pretend this is up in the sky. Guys, we're just using our imagination, right? But see how I've got all these little twisted legs on, that's what I'm calling it. I'm gonna, at home I have a 2x4, and you'd need a 2x4 because, well, these aren't real heavy though. They're not real heavy. So I don't know that you'd have to have a 2x4, but I want my 2x4 to stand. Then I'm gonna paint it, of course, you know, red, white, and blue or something, I don't know. And then we're gonna make holes in the top of the 2x4 that we can glue these legs into. And then that way, out of the 2x4, it's going to be all of our fireworks. And see, you can make as many as you want, have as many sticking out of one firework as you want. Simple, simple, simple. But there, I'm going to cut one more and make one more. Just show you how easy. I just pull my wire out. I don't measure it. Cut it off. Take my pen, hold my finger right there, just like that. I just kind of hold my finger on it. And then you just twist. And if you have a smaller gauge wire now, it twists easier, it bends easier. But that's also why I told you to be careful when you go to pull it out, because you want to make sure you don't collapse your spring. Your spring is part of what you can use to make them kind of just go all the ways and look. I mean, we could even look. I mean, you can bend this any way we want to make it do whatever we want to do. But see, we just bend it like that. I just take my little hot glue gun instead of trying to stick me some out, guys. I just put it right in there. Put my hot glue on it. So we got red, white. Okay, let's just, I love these blue ones, so I'm gonna just do another blue one. And you just poke it up in there so that that hot glue catches on that styrofoam, see, and then we won't be slinging our star off. But that is how easy and simple you can take, and imagine how many you can make out of one bag, $1.25 bag of, well, you can get a $1.25 bag of the stars, a $1.25 roll of that green. You can use that green wire, the floor wire that's in the back of the Dollar Tree. Get you one of those. Guys, you could make, I don't know how many stars come in that bag, but I mean, this is not just one bag that we had open, but a lot of stars come in it. So you could make a lot of fireworks. Oh, I just had an idea. Would it not be awesome cute, and I might have to work on this, to have several, like a 2x4 that's short, and then a 2x4 that's taller, 2x4 that's taller, and have several of them in odd sizes. Make you a ton of these to stick out of the top, and have that as your tiered tray decoration. Because each one of your wood pieces, your fireworks, would be painted a different color. And then you'd have all these goody things where they're going to bust up in the air and be all beautiful. That's what we're saying, right? That's what we're saying. Y'all share this out, okay? Share it way out and way wide. But anyhow, you'd have all these things that could be, and then, I mean, all different levels with all the fireworks and stuff up in. Oh, I might have to try to work on that, because that sounds awesome to me. And you could even, guys, you could, look, we could take, say if we wanted to take this red, white, and blue one and this red and white one, put them together, then I could, let me show you. I can go in just like I did before, hold it with my finger, take my pliers, my needle nose pliers, and literally put it together, just like this, and then you could get a drill, drill you a hole right in the top of your 2x4. And then you don't have but one wire to glue in there. And then you can take your fireworks, because they're on these things, and stick them all out all kind of ways. We could even pull them up. Whoops, I just pulled him off. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that, guys. Sorry. Don't pull it off like that. But anyhow, we can take and pull these springs up like that and have them sticking all, look, I can take them springs and do them, and then we can have them sticking all out like that. Just any way you want them. It's your craft, your little, this is even something, guys, that if you get that little wire from the Dollar Tree, this is something your grandkids could do with you. Y'all could have an afternoon of making fireworks. Let them paint up their little wood blocks, whatever color they want. You take and drill the hole and then put the hot glue in it and let them stick the little, because they wouldn't even have to get close. They could hold up here and just stick the thing in the hot glue and hold it just a minute till it sets. And boom, they've then made them a firework that they could take home to Mom and Daddy even. That's cool. I love this. I love this, guys. But anyway, y'all make you some fireworks. And I'm going to probably work on making some more, because that would be awesome to have a tiered tray. Now, I don't have another red and white tiered tray, but that'd be awesome. What is it? But while I got y'all, let me tell you something. I just want to share this with you. I found it very interesting. You know, the horrible comment that we got a week and a half ago. Message, remember, that came in? I read y'all the message, the terrible one. Well, we've already gotten 2 more messages from her. Got another one again today. But what is funny, and what is, I think the Lord said, I'm going to just tell you. She sent another one today that was, yeah, you know, telling us basically off. But isn't it funny that she doesn't even have her profile. When you go back to her profile, there's nothing there. No time it was started, no time nothing. I mean, she took the time, this person, I think this is funny. She took the time to create a fake profile just so she could send us some ugly messages. This is what Lord said. Our spirit apparently just really eats her spirit up. Our good spirit is eating her bad spirit up, and she took the time, even though she don't want to watch us, she don't think we should have a page, we shouldn't have nothing. Apparently she's still watching, and she took the time to make a fake profile so that she could send us ugly messages. Isn't that funny? That is funny to me. It just goes to show you, just stick with the stuff, guys. Stick with the stuff. Stick with the stuff. But anyhow, y'all make you some fireworks. I'm tickled to death with them. Love them, love them, love them. But y'all make you some fireworks, and we're going to, it may not be tonight, but we're going to work on doing some more fireworks, because I just want to see what that would look like. Even if we didn't put it on a tiered tray, you know what we could do? We could take even our watermelon tray and stand them the different size 2x4s, you know, painted all different colors, and with the fireworks coming out of them. That would be a cute display too there. Or even I don't know where I put the rope tray that I've done before. That would be cool. Guys, the ideas are endless and so simple. Sometimes I think they're so simple because they're right in front of our eyes that we just don't even see them because they're so simple. But anyhow, let me jump off here, then I'm going to get cleaned up, and I'm going to get my other craft ready, and then I'll come back in just a minute, and we're going to do another craft right quick. And y'all, please share it out, share it out, share it out. And y'all, if y'all see my little short ones, because I've got some more short ones to share. Apparently they don't do good, but to get it on the watch program, I'm just going to depend on y'all to share it out for us, okay? Just keep sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing. And we appreciate it. And we'll be back in just a little bit. All right, guys. Love you. That's the way the picture gets smaller. No, I can't block her because, see, she's smart enough not to comment on our post. That's the only way we can block anybody is if they actually comment when we're live. When they send us messages, there's nothing we can do. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about that. But that's okay. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that she doesn't like us enough that she wants to make sure that we know just how sorry we are, but yet she apparently will still take the time to make a fake profile, still take the time to see some of our stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's just funny. Funny. But anyhow, I'll be back, guys. All right, love you. No, they're not stealing my joy, Miss Lisa. No, sirree. All right, I'll be back.